Let's take a closer look at Magnum Berhad, one of Malaysia's most recognized names in the lottery gaming sector. Magnum operates 485 outlets nationwide and is primarily involved in the licensed lottery business. The company is known for its 4-digit or 4D number forecast betting games including 4D Classic, 4D Jackpot, 4D Jackpot Gold, and Magnum Live. These games have built a strong and loyal customer base over the years, making Magnum a familiar part of Malaysian gaming culture. In terms of financial performance, 2024 was a positive year for Magnum. The company's revenue increased to 2.231 billion compared to 2.172 billion ringgit in 2023. This improvement was mainly driven by higher gaming sales. Correspondingly, profit before tax also rose to 204.3 million ringgit, reflecting stronger business performance. Alongside its financial achievement, Magnum declared dividends totaling 7.5 cents per share in 2024, demonstrating its ongoing commitment to rewarding shareholders. Magnum also made progress in sustainability and responsible business practices. The company achieved a 3-star rating under the FTSE for Good Bursa Malaysia Index, which recognizes organizations that demonstrate meaningful environmental, social, and governance standards. In summary, Magnum Berhad continues to strengthen its position in Malaysia's gaming market, showing steady financial growth while moving toward better sustainability and governance.
For growth strategies and key catalysts, Magnum Berhad continued to focus on its core operational strength, the gaming segment, which consistently generates substantial revenue each year. The group's key strategy is to preserve its strong market position within Malaysia's number forecast operational industry. During the annual general meeting on 29 May 2024, Magnum emphasized its commitment to maintaining low capital expenditure while utilizing substantial retained earnings to deliver steady cash returns to shareholders. This disciplined financial approach helps sustain profitability without pressuring the balance sheet, ultimately enhancing shareholder value. Looking ahead, one of the key catalysts for Magnum's growth is the tightening of laws against illegal and online gambling. As regulatory enforcement strengthens, demand and licensed and regulated operators like Magnum is expected to increase, further solidifying its position in the market.
Now I'm going to talk about the industry analysis. Magnum operates in Malaysia's legal lottery sector, known as the number forecast operator, or NFO industry. This is a very tightly regulated market, with only a few companies holding official license. The main competitors are Genting Malaysia, Genting Berhad, and Berjaya Sports Toto. Among these, Magnum is one of the major players, controlling around 30 to 40% of the legal market. Moving on to the outlook. Looking ahead, Magnum's outlook is generally stable and positive. The company's position is well protected because it holds a secure government license, and lottery demand in Malaysia tends to stay steady even when the economy slows down. Investors see Magnum as a defensive stock, especially because it offers a dividend yield of more than 6%. That's quite appealing for those looking for steady returns. The lottery industry itself is mature, so big growth may not come quickly, but there's potential from digital expansion and new product offerings. In the near future, factors like stronger consumer spending, higher infrastructure development, and digital transformation could help drive gradual growth. Overall, Magnum remains a stable, income-generating company with some upside potential if its digital strategy continues to develop.
Hello everyone, I will be presenting the comparable companies analysis for Magnum Berhad. So, Magnum operates in Malaysia number forecast operator industry, basically the legal lottery business. This industry is very regulated and only a few companies are licensed to operate. The main competitors that we can compare Magnums with are Percaya Sport Toto Berhad or B Toto and Genting Malaysia Berhad. Let's start with Percaya Sport Toto. B Toto is Magnum's closest rival because both companies run very similar for their and jackpot betting games. They also have a big retail presence all over Malaysia. But one difference is that B Toto also operates overseas, especially in the Philippines, so it has a slightly wider reach. Still, Magnum remains strong locally, holding about 30 to 40% of Malaysia legal lottery market, which is quite impressive. Now, moving on to Genting Malaysia. Even though Genting focus more on casinos and resorts, it still has a good comparison for the gaming sectors as a whole. Genting revenue depends more on tourism and leisure spending, while Magnum's business is steadier since people continue buying lottery tickets regularly. When it comes to valuation, Magnum's P/E ratio is 17.6 times, which is about the same of the industry average. This means the company's share price is fairly valued compared to others. And what's interesting is its dividend yield, which is about 6%, slightly higher than B Toto's. That's make the Magnum really appealing to investors who prefer stable incomes rather than high risk. To wrap up, Magnum stands out for its steady performance, strong market share, and consistent dividends. Even though the lottery industry is quite mature, Magnum's move towards digital sales and responsible gaming shows it's adapting well for the future. Thank you.
Now moving on to risks. Magnum Berhad faces several key risks. First, the group is heavily dependent on government-issue license, and any policy changes or non-renewal could adversely affect operations. Second, the social stigma associated with gambling can limit potential investors and affect the company's image. Third, consumer spending power play a big role. During economic slowdowns, lottery ticket sales may decline. However, Magnum's competitive strength helps mitigate these risks. It has a strong brand identity and high public recognition built over decades in the market. The company also operates under a government licensed monopoly structure, which provides significant protection from new entrants. Lastly, Magnum enjoys a wide retail distribution network, making its service easily accessible to customers nationwide.